Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another episode. And the topic of today's episode is get more jobs via LinkedIn using this tip. This is a tip that not a lot of people use because I think a lot of people are afraid of being criticized, being critiqued by a community. The same reason why not a lot of people go out there and try and become influencers, post a bunch of pictures on Instagram. Why a lot of people don't go and start YouTube channels for those same type of reason, or go and start a podcast, even though all of these things are free to use. And, someone could start doing it literally today. You could decide to do it and come up with your own content. Everything is all accessible. Most of those things that you need are actually free. You can get started. But the reason why that actually holds a lot of people from actually getting started is because they are afraid to be critiqued. They don't want to put themselves out there and then people talk bad about them, or whatever the reason is, but that's one of the main reasons why. But this tip actually could help you get a job much faster in clinical research, especially because of the way the LinkedIn algorithm works. Now, before we go ahead and get into that, I just want to let you guys know I do have a resume review program going on right now. So if you're interested in having your resume reviewed, or you're interested in doing any type of interview prep, maybe you have an interview for a clinical research position coming up and you want to make sure that you are the most prepared out of any of the other candidates, well, you can email me eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com, and do it now because my schedule is filling up as we speak. And of course, I'm on the road. I am a full-time CRA also. So the earlier you let me know, the faster I can turn around for you and get you scheduled. So just want to let you guys know about that. But back to why you guys are listening to this in the first place. So the actual tip is LinkedIn commenting. Now, why is this a great tip? For a number of reasons. One, the way the algorithm works on LinkedIn is that discussion, if you comment on a post, that discussion stays around for days. And people comment, people like, and it gets a lot of reach. So if you write a pretty intelligent comment under a LinkedIn post, hundreds of thousands, if not thousands of people might read that comment, and they might look out for you. They might want to request to be your friend on LinkedIn, or etc. It shows that you are trying to engage in a nice discussion, and it shows that you are at least somewhat knowledgeable about the discussion at hand and are interested in adding to that discussion. So one of the main reasons why you should do this is because of the LinkedIn algorithm. It is very ROI positive. But the second thing, the reason why you should do this on LinkedIn is you never know who might be watching. You never know what kind of recruiter could be watching and is looking for candidates just like you. So you want to make sure that your LinkedIn profile is definitely up to par. And once again, we can help with that at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. If you want to improve your LinkedIn profile, we do have some tips and can discuss with you some SEO tactics and how you can come up in the searches for, recruiters looking for candidates for clinical research. And LinkedIn is a great platform for this. It's one of my favorite platforms, actually, because everyone has a LinkedIn. In fact, if you don't have a LinkedIn, you're doing yourself a great disservice. And, that's one of the things that commenting does. It allows people to realize that you are out there. Hey, I'm out here. I'm looking for so-and-so job. I am out here, trying to get into clinical research. Come look at my credentials. Now, when you're commenting on LinkedIn, you do not want to make comments like, hey, look at me, or like, hey, I'm in need of a job. Please give me one. You don't want to make comments like that. I'm sure you've seen these from some of your friends. You want to make thoughtful comments that add to the discussion. You don't want to, even just saying comments, I'm sure you see here if you're watching on YouTube, like good post or great job. You make those comments to your friends or something, but if there's like a comment, if there's an article about something in clinical research that you want to add to, make a good, thoughtful comment. And over time, more and more people will listen to that, will respond to that, will comment underneath that, like it, dislike it, whatever. But what you'll realize over time is you start building somewhat of a network of people that consistently comment on these posts and consistently engage in the discussion. And guess what? Those people could definitely help you land jobs in clinical research. They could let you know about opportunities in clinical research, whether you're trying to level up or break into the clinical research field, it's there. So I think this is one of the great underrated ways to kind of give yourself a better chance of getting a job on LinkedIn. Not to mention you'll be getting more friend requests from people, increasing your ability to be seen by the LinkedIn community. And that's really what it's all about. Recruiters have their way of searching for candidates that they want, and then they use what's called LinkedIn InMail, which is they go right into your email box. And they do this to hundreds of, if not thousands of people at a time. And they say, hey, if you're interested in this job, submit your resume or apply here or something along those lines. So, I mean, I think LinkedIn commenting is one of the best ways. And the best thing about it is it's free. It's not one of those platforms where you have to pay to make a comment, or you're doing something crazy just to make a comment. It's free, and the way the algorithm works is it definitely benefits you. You definitely get a big ROI from every comment that you post, and it stays around a long time. Those comments stay around in the LinkedIn community a long time. I've seen, how many times have you seen posts that are 19 days old, 30 days old, and because people are still commenting on it and still reacting with the content? It just goes to show that that's something you should definitely do. Now, the other social networks like Facebook, Instagram, you're hard pressed to find stuff on there from 2 days ago, from 3 days ago. I mean, it's already it's already in the past, so to say. But not on LinkedIn. You see stuff 19, 20, 30 days out, and it's crazy. So that's one of the things about this platform that is great for commenting. Also, if you're into making content or posting a video, something about the video resume is getting more popular now. LinkedIn platform is really, really great for this. But one of the most underutilized tips is commenting on LinkedIn posts. That's what I've got for you guys today. Email me eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com if you have any questions or interested in resume review program, LinkedIn, or anything like that. Take care, guys.